Hi everybody. Hi. How are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday evening. I'm back. Surprise, surprise. I know the last time you guys actually seen me on video, I did a video. I was at the restaurant and I was explaining to you all that they had called me. Now this was back in January. Yeah, this was the end of January, I think. They had called me for a kidney. For those that don't know, yes, I was on dialysis, and they had called me back in January for a kidney. So I had went in and everything, and they did all my blood work. They had admitted me. They did everything. And they tested the kidney. And believe it or not, you guys, that particular kidney was no good for my body. So I don't know if you all recall me. Actually, I had a couple of posts up, and I was just saying how depression runs deep with me, so on and so forth. It was in regards to that, because I gagged when they told me that the kidney was not good. I cried. I was just so hurt. But, a lot of people were saying, Ebony, that kidney wasn't meant for you. It wasn't your time, so on and so forth. So moving forward to March, the day I had my dialysis treatment, which was on a Wednesday, they called me about 8 o'clock that evening, and they said, Ebony, we have a kidney for you. And they gave me the details, because when you get an organ, at least with a kidney, when you get the transplant, they don't tell you very much about who the person was. All they basically told me was that it was a 50-year-old. They didn't say if it was a man, a woman, black, white. They don't go into detail, because everything is very confidential. So anyway, they had told me that they had this kidney from a 51-year-old, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to take it. So I went in, and they did all the stuff they did before, all the blood work, but they admitted me, and they put me in a room. And I got to the hospital about 9 o'clock that evening, or that night, and I didn't have my surgery until like that next morning. So, okay, moving forward, I had the surgery, and everything went well, as you guys can see. I was in the hospital for about, maybe 3-4 days. I'm looking at my TV, y'all. Wait, let me cut this down. Because I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I don't want to get no kind of copyrights or whatever. So let me turn her down. But yeah, they had called me, and they had did my surgery. Actually, I had my surgery. It was March 12th, March 13th, somewhere around there. So it's been almost about a month. And I'm at home. I've been really, basically, I say this past week or so, I've been actually getting out. But prior to that, to me getting home, I had been in the house because I had been so tired. And, I just had a major surgery, so it was like I wasn't ready to do nothing. And, and I was on so many restrictions, and I'm still on restrictions, for the next couple of months, because, I'm back and forth to the hospital at least twice a week, because they monitoring this kidney just to make sure that everything is, going okay with this kidney. because basically how it works, because the kidney came from a deceased person, and I guess once a person dies and you take an organ out, at least the kidney, as far as I know, it'll go to sleep, and the kidney will sleep. So basically, it took maybe about a week, almost 2 weeks, for the kidney to wake up and start functioning. And I want to share something with you guys. Because, see, I never told anybody that I was on dialysis, and not to, like, toot my own horn, but, honey, you couldn't look at me and tell I was on dialysis. Because a lot of people would say that. They'd be like, I didn't know you was on dialysis. You didn't look like it. And like I always tell people, my favorite slogan, just because my insides is fucked up, that don't mean my outside gotta be. You know? And I still like looking good and trying to take care of myself, honey. I ain't get 45 for nothing. But anyway, so yeah, I have been on dialysis for like 10 years. Now, with the dialysis for 10 years, I didn't pee in 10 years. So once the kidney was finally awoke, I started peeing again. I don't mean to be graphic, but we're all adults here. This is real life. This is what happened. Mm-hmm. But I can pee again. And when I tell y'all, the first time I peed, I cried. Because, and I'm going to try not to get sensitive with you all, but being on dialysis is very hard. You know, for 10 years, a decade, you know, and with the grace of God, He brought me through. And, but, like I said, you know, I'm peeing again. So that means that the kidney is functioning. Now, when I first got my transplant, like maybe the first 3 days after, or the first 2 days after transplant, I had to go on dialysis. I had to go back on dialysis because they had to try to wake the kidney up to get it to working, because the first day or two, I was not peeing. And I didn't understand, like, the kidney has to get woken, and you have to do all this stuff. You know, it's like, because I'm on so many pills. I'm on a lot of pills. As a matter of fact, I'm about to share with you guys all the pills that I'm on. I got my juice. I can drink now. I can drink out of a cup. Now, see, I was drinking, for 10 years, I was drinking. This is a 4-ounce cup, 32 ounces a day. That's all I was allowed to drink. So that's like maybe like 4, 5 of these a day. But now I can drink this because I can pee again. And see, when I was on dialysis and when my kidney wasn't working, it was like if I would drink something like this, I would have like fluid overload. It'd be swelling in my feet and my face, everything. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just like tearing up a little bit. But so now I'm back to this. But like I was about to show y'all, I'm about to get my hold on, wait a minute. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm about to share this with you. I usually don't share, but like I said, we're all adults. This is my pill box. You probably could see some of the pills in here, but I take a lot of pills. And these pills are rejection medication. Because see, how it works is by this not being my kidney, my body can reject it. And it's like my body is saying, hey, this is a foreign, you know, substance. And it doesn't belong here. And it'll try to reject it. So to prevent all that, I'm taking all these. I know it's a lot, right? But hey, I gotta take it for the rest of my life. If that's what's gonna help me stay alive. And hey, you know, I'm older. I'm 45 years old, so I was gonna start taking some type of medicine sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm blessed, and I thank God, 'cause He saved my life, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Even though I was still doing some of the things that I wanted to do, but then again, I wasn't, because like with my job, yes, I still got my job. I'm just off work until until June, because my doctor, you know, said I can't go back to work until June, because I had stitches, and I had posted yesterday that I finally got my stitches out. Now I'm gonna share something else with you guys, so you can somewhat see a little bit, but I don't got no bra on, so y'all have to excuse me. But let me see if I can show y'all. Like, can y'all see that? This is like, I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't see it. I'm sorry. Like, but y'all can't see it. But I got stitches. They took the stitches out. They took the stitches out of me. And the stitches was like right on my side, like right down here. They started from like here, right down here, and they went all the way like down by my groin area. So it started kind of like on the side of my belly button, like on my side, and like down in my groin. And I keep saying the stitches. Actually, they're staples. I had staples in my stomach, and they didn't really hurt, but they was you know, a little bit uncomfortable. But now that the stitches are out, thank God, and I'm able to I can drive again. I still have to be careful as far as like lifting heavy stuff, but I can finally take me a nice bubble bath. And honey, when I'm done with this video, I'm about to go take me a bubble bath, because I ain't had a bubble bath in like weeks. Now don't go trying to read and talk mess. Yes, I haven't washed my behind. I just haven't been taking no baths. You know, because I had the stitches and I couldn't really get down in the tub like that, and then trying to get up, and you know, it was just a mess. But like I said, those staples are out. So, but I'm still back and forth to the hospital. I'll probably be going to the hospital at least twice a week for the next month or two. You know, because they, like I said, they want to monitor the kidney. And they want to make sure, because if something was to go wrong, God forbid, if something was to go wrong with the kidney, they can do something like while it's, you know, they could do something right now, you know. But I'm hoping and praying, and my levels and stuff is getting back to where they should be, because that was another reason why, you know, I was on dialysis, because my blood levels and things like that wasn't like where they were supposed to be. And but everything is going great. I feel good for the most part. You know, it does get kind of boring, you know, being in the house, even though I could go places, but I can't really do too much, you know. So that's why I'm kind of glad that the weather is still kind of like crappy out, because, you know, it's cold. So I mean, I went to the store today. Like, I went and got a few groceries today. And, you know, I could do little things here and there, but I just can't overdo it. You know, tomorrow, basically, I have a nurse who comes in and she checks my wound. And just to make sure that, you know, there was no discharge or no bleeding or nothing like that going on down there. But the staples is out, so it's healed up. So tomorrow she may come in and discharge me and say that she don't need to come see me no more, because it was just a short-term thing. And the only reason why I had a nurse coming to see me is because the doctors want to cover they behind, just in case something might happen. They want to be covered, you know, or if a nurse comes to see me, she could report, like, if there's anything wrong or funny looking with my wound or whatever, you know, the typical stuff nurses and doctors do. But like I said, I'm blessed. I am so happy that, you know, my life is about to change for the better, you know, and like, you know, I'm not trying to make this like what's the word I'm looking for? My brain is still messed up from all those bills. I'm not trying to make this like a religious video, but God is real, because He saved my life. And if any one of you are going through some struggles or going through anything in your life and you feel that there's no way out or it's not going to happen for you, you got to pray. Because I prayed 10 years for this. 10 years. And out of all those years, I was going to dialysis 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for 10 years. And I think I made have missed like maybe 5. Within 10 years, I missed 5 of my treatments. And not all in one, like maybe one month here, 1 month there. You know, I missed about 5. So I was dedicated. And that's what they look at transplant too. They look at, because they say, well, if she don't go to her dialysis treatment, what make us think that she's going to come back and forth to the hospital to see us so we can check on her and make sure everything is all right. But it's going through. I'm blessed, you know. I don't have nothing to complain about. You know, I ain't going to complain about, oh, I'm broke, I ain't got no money, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, because I have a home. My bills are still paid. I have food, and I'm comfortable. You know, I just gotta, I don't know, I gotta do something about this cable, honey, because I think I gotta get cable again. I mean, I got a smart TV, so I got like all the apps, and I got all that kind of stuff, so TV ain't really no issue. But I just want to get my, I need my internet and stuff back up, so that'll get taken care of sooner than later. And you know, everything is going great. But I just want to say thank you all for the love and the support that you all been giving me for the last week or so. You know, I really appreciate it. You know, I am so grateful for all of you, you know, just to be in my corner, you know, because like I said, having a major surgery, I've never had a major surgery like this before, you know, and it's real. Getting a transplant is real, honey, and that's why I just said I'm gonna take it easy. But you know, I'm gonna now that I'm gonna be in the house on a regular, I think once I start getting my energy and stuff up again, I'm going to start doing my videos on a regular, you know, like my cooking videos like I have been doing, cooking with mother. I know y'all missed that, but I'm going to start doing that again. I was supposed to have did like this wig review, because I bought a lot of wigs within the last, I'm going to say 6 months, and I haven't even worn any of them. I might have took a picture or two of a few of them, but I haven't worn any of them. And I said I was going to do a video. Maybe I might do one. I have been just like really addicted to like buying these wigs. But girl, let me tell you, let me tell y'all a funny story, right? So they had me on they had me on this hydrocortisone, or not hydrocortisone. It's like some type of painkiller. I can't think of the name of it, but it makes you high as hell. Oxycontin or oxy something or oxycodone, codone blue or something. That pill had me tripping. So listen to this, y'all. Okay, now I was at the hospital, for those that's in this area, I was at Erie County Medical Center. That was my hospital. So I was all drugged up and everything, and basically, girl, I guess one night this was maybe like the day after my surgery. I had woke up in the middle of the night. I got up out of my bed. I put my coat on. Mind you, I still had my pajamas on. I had the little hospital coat on. I put my shoes on, put my coat on, and girl, I called the Uber. And listen, honey, I came home. I left the hospital. Now, you know I must have been on some real powerful drugs for me to get up and leave the hospital. And they was looking for me. And I don't know, because I didn't drive to the hospital and my car was here. So something was telling me, go home, get your car. So when you get ready to leave the hospital, you'll have a way to get home. Girl, I came here, got my car, drove back. As soon as I drove back, the police was at the front door waiting for me. And they was like, Ebony, and they took me back to my room. And I was like, but I was coming back. I just had to get in my car. And from that point on, honey, they put an alarm on my bed. And every time I got up to go use the bathroom, the alarm beeped and all the nurses come running. I'm like, dang. I know that was the most embarrassing story, honey, but I hit it. Girl, I don't know what made me do that. I just left the hospital. I got in an Uber and I left and I drove back, and they was like, we didn't want you to drive, because honestly, if something could have happened to me, my family could have sued that hospital, because then nobody know I left. And I just got up and walked. I took my purse and put on my coat and I hit it. And, you know, but I did go back, because if I would have just stayed here, but that wasn't my intention, was not to stay here. My intention was to come home, get my car, and then go back. But anyway, that part is over with. But like I said, I just wanted to stop in, and I just wanted to say, hey y'all, and let y'all know that I'm doing well, and I will be chit-chatting and posting and doing all the stuff that I've been doing on a regular, but I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm okay. So, until the next video, y'all be good, be blessed, and I love you, and thanks for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.